From Eyewitness News, breaking news.
A high-rise fire in downtown Wichita, new details in a child murder investigation, and a deadly work-related accident in Bel Air.
Eyewitness News has reporters covering several breaking news situations at this hour. We start with Devin Fassbinder with the latest on the death of 3-year-old Evan Brewer. Deb?
School threats across the state and across the country as we learn more about the school massacre in Florida.
We know there were threats at schools in Dodge City, Wichita, Emporia, and Salina. The threats led to the arrest of 2 students. We start with the threat at Southeast High School in Wichita. That's where Anna Auld is.
A woman is recovering in a Wichita hospital after being shot by a man. That man then died in a crash as police were responding to the shooting call. Now, it all started at a home on Greenfield Circle. That's near Tyler over there. That's where the shooting happened. The crash happened here near Yosemite and Tyler, just a short distance from the home. And Auld breaks down how it all happened. Parents say they're not getting answers, and they're worried about their children's safety after a YMCA employee is charged with raping a 4-year-old girl at the downtown Y. And new tonight, we're learning the suspect, 21-year-old Caleb Gaston, had been fired from a learning center for inappropriate touching. Gaston worked at the Plymouth Preschool Learning Center and was fired in October from there. We're also learning tonight he also worked at Scribbles and Giggles in Derby.
We know Gaston most recently worked in the kids zone at both the downtown and East YMCAs, but we still don't know if this was an isolated incident or if investigators are looking for other victims. Tonight we have team coverage, including reaction from parents. We start with Devin Fassbinder, who is learning new information about the suspect. Devin? The search for Lucas Hernandez is approaching the 2-week mark and still no sign of the missing 5-year-old.
Tonight we have new information about accusations against Lucas's stepmother and his biological father. Fact Finder 12 investigator Rachel Skida joins us with the details. Rachel. Hoisington police asking for your help finding a missing child. 1-year-old Iviona was last seen Sunday evening, according to the Barton County Sheriff's Office, but wasn't reported missing until today.
Devin Fassbinder is at the breaking news desk with details.
God dang! Go get him! Go get him!
And we continue to follow breaking news we've been looking at since noon. A chase ensues in West Wichita involving a suspect who fired at police officers on at least 2 occasions before crashing. The suspect was hurt after officers fired back. Police have identified him as Elijah Martinez. He's in the hospital and in police custody. We've been bringing you new details throughout the day on air and online. Trevor Macy talked with witnesses about what they saw. We begin with Anna Auld, who is live where everything ended, with more details on what happened. She begins our Team 12 coverage tonight.
After an officer-involved shooting, chase, and crash Wednesday, the man who helped police catch Elijah Martinez says God and police saved him from getting hurt.
The man says he spotted Martinez and a woman stealing mail, so he took off after them. Many are calling him a hero for it. Brittany Thomason sat down with him today about how he found the courage to do it. Brittany?
Roger and Melissa, this is a guy who gives all the credit to God and police. He says he's just thankful but shocked no one else was hurt yesterday.
There are several scenes involved in the shooting, chase, and crash. It started on the west side of Wichita at 9:55 yesterday morning after a man says he spotted Martinez and another woman stealing mail. He followed them here to a business near I-235 and Central. Now that's where police say Martinez started shooting at them from inside a business. Officers fired back, hitting him in the jaw. They say he also shot at officers as he left the business, getting into a stolen truck and driving away. Now, here at Maple and Meridian, police say they deployed stop sticks, flattening 2 of his tires, and then he actually almost hit an officer. But then over here, Martinez wrecked near Maple and Mays at 10:16 to be exact. That's where he was taken into custody.
Wildfires across the state. These are just some of what we caught on camera today. We've had them in Goddard, Harper, Haven, Strong City, Colby, Hayes, and more.
There has been so much smoke and blowing dust that multiple highways across the state had to be closed. Our crews are across the state covering these wildfires. We start with Rachel Skida north of Harper. Rachel, what's it like there now?
Wind gusts more than 70 miles an hour today in some places. Hopefully you didn't get blown away.
Yeah, take a look at this video. Russ in Russell Springs emailed this to us. You can't even really see it here, but there's a fence just a few feet away from him. The big question we all want to know, Ross, is the wind sticking around?
And with the approaching storm, I'm planning a Facebook Live tonight at 8 o'clock to take some of your questions as we start looking ahead to morning rush hour. But if you can't wait that long, I'll be posting videos on our Storm Team 12 weather app through the night and right into the early morning hours. You can get the very latest future track and information from the Storm Center. I'll be back with the rest of your forecast just minutes away.
This is a look at road conditions right now across the state of Kansas. I-70 is closed right now west of Wakini because of drifted and blowing snow. It's even closed in Colorado. Now, all of this red in the northwest part of the state indicates roads that are closed, and the purple means roads that are completely covered by snow. Blue means roads are partially covered. Even if they're open doesn't necessarily mean you should be on them. Trooper Todd Heilman posted this video today. This is along I-70 west of Hayes.
You probably had to scrape your car windows this morning, and you'll probably have to do the same thing tonight as you head home from work. That's because we're in for our second round of winter weather in just a few days. That's why we issued a Storm Team 12 weather alert for today. Meteorologist Merrill Teller is in the Storm Center with what we can expect as the day goes on. Merrill.
Something we haven't seen in a long while, rain, and we got around an inch of it here in Wichita. You can see puddles that were forming from that rain. Now, other parts of the state saw a dusting of snow this morning. This is a look at Hayes. Now, it looks like these showers are moving out, and the wind now is moving in. Meteorologist Merrill Teller is tracking all of this from the Storm Center. Merrill.
As we prepare for another round of winter weather, make sure you have our Storm Team 12 weather app handy. You can check out the radar right on the front page before you leave your house. It'll also give you an hour-by-hour breakdown of when the next round of weather will hit. It's a free download in your app store. It's a different kind of cleaning, spring cleaning that is, in the Northeast. We're dealing with temperatures in the 70s. They're dealing with this. Millions digging out from yet another powerful nor'easter.
Thank you, Ross. It's a familiar sight here in Kansas. Semis blowing over because of the wind. Coming up in 15 minutes, we talk with a man who teaches at a truck driving school. Hear his advice when we're seeing gusts this high.
It's another reminder why you should put down your phone. Move over when you see a law enforcement officer on the side of the road. This Maine State trooper nearly lost his life. Now, take a look at what happens. You can see he's pulled over somebody. He's talking to them in their window. Truck's pulled over. Trooper walks back to his vehicle and gets in. And guess what? It happened just in time. We cut out some of the video. See that white truck? Bam! You saw the debris flying. Totally side-swiped him. Car hit by a man who admitted to law enforcement he was looking at his phone. This incident happened last November, but this video was just released. Good reminder, eyes on the road, move over for law enforcement, slow down. So glad he was okay.